Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Warships Legends. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we are taking our very first look at the new thickness. The Tier 7 American Battleship Kansas. So, with that being said, let's take a look at her, shall we? So, commanders first, William Sims. We are running Azure Lane Scharnhorst and Andrew Cunningham as our inspirations. We are running Flammo Cannoneer, Giant Rating Drill Bits, Marksmanship, and Reaching Out XXL, and the Will to Rebuild perk. I'm apologizing, guys. You guys know I'm still not feeling great, but I do need to start getting back into recording, get things going again, or I'm just never going to get any better, I don't think. So, yeah. I'm trying, guys. I really am. Anyway. For the upgrades, we are running AA Systems Mod 2. We are running Steering Gears Mod 2. We are running Target Acquisition Mod and the Artillery Plotting Room. Okay. We are fully upgraded. And we are running the Spotter Plane. I am also running the Epic Battle Booster for the extra movement speed and range on the guns. So keep that in mind. We are running the Stars and Stripes camo that you get permanent, which is nice. I didn't realize that it's not fully upgraded. That's the thing. I thought these came fully upgraded. Didn't they usually? Oh well. Let me upgrade this real quick. How do you create? Okay, so we can. Okay, I have to melt down some paint. I just melt down some of this. Fine with me. There you go. No, big dummy. There we go. Sorry about that. I'm so bad at this. How can I be playing this game for 2 years and be like the biggest YouTuber in the game and still be this stupid? Like, I don't know why you guys watch me. I'll be real honest. There are days that I just go, why do people watch me? Survivability. 69,800 hit points with a 40% torpedo damage reduction. She's thick. She's real thick. She looks at California's white hips and she goes, nah girl, I got you. But main batteries, you've got the 406mm Mark 7s, which I believe are the same Mark 7s that you get on the Iowa. I could be wrong, but I think that's the 406mm Mark 7s that I know of. So I guess these are the 50 cal Mark 7s. 12 of them, which is the big difference. You have 4 turrets. That does come with some drawbacks. You don't have as far a range as the Iowa does. And then on top of that, you also have a longer reload, which is 38 seconds instead of the 30 seconds that the Iowa does. So keep that in mind. The extra 8 seconds is annoying at times, but this ship is definitely one that you never want to give a broadside to. If you do, well, you deserve what you get, to be honest. And more often than not, this ship will give it to you. 180-degree turn time on the turrets is 32.7 seconds, which is pretty darn respectable. Okay, for a battleship. HE shell damage, 5,700 with a 36% chance to set fire. AP shell damage is 13,640, which I believe is a little bit low, to be honest. I can't remember exactly what the Iowa's is, but it's, I believe, higher than that. Secondaries, you have 16 127mm guns, which is less than the 20 that you get of the Iowas. So you lose a little bit of secondaries, but again, not really that big a deal. They still reach out to 5 kilometers. They reload in 6 seconds. They have a maximum HE shell damage of 1800 with a 5% chance to set fire. AA defense is 95. You've got be 46 20mm Ehrlichens or Orlikins, Mark 20s that do 140 damage per second, reach out to 2.5 kilometers. Then you have the 40mm Bofors Mark 2s. You have 48 of those that do 191 damage per second, reach out to 4.2 kilometers. And then you have the 127mm Mark 32s that you have 16 of. That's your dual purpose secondaries. They do 121 damage per second, and they reach out to 6 kilometers. Maximum speed 23.2 knots. Turning circle radius of 700 meters, which is really good. That's even better than the Alabama and the Massachusetts. The rudder shift time is 14.2, which is right there where you want it to be for Battleship. Nice and responsive. Like it a lot. Concealment. Detectability by sea is 14.3. Why is that significant? Well, it's basically like you get the concealment system mod. If you know, the Iowa's is 14.8. Okay? So the Iowa has half a kilometer outspotted by this ship. So it doesn't seem like much, but half a kilometer is a big deal. And on top of that, this thing has a heavier broadside. One of the heaviest broadsides in the game. 12 16-inch guns. Nasty. As you do not want to give your broadside to this thing. 12 kilometers by air, 2 is always guaranteed, and 14.4 kilometer detectability while firing in smoke. Armor, good God, the colors. Ah, my eyes. It's dark. I apologize. I was not expecting this. Good Lord. Welcome back to the game, goober. Alright. Fore and aft armor. We've got 50mm bottom. We've got 32mm plating. Pretty much everywhere. Oh, God. Sorry, guys. I've been a little out of it. You guys know this. It's taken me a little bit of time to get up in here. But we'll get there. Just takes time. Alright, let's look at the Citadel on this bad boy. It's massive. It extends in front of the main gun and behind the rear gun. So, it's a massive Citadel. Also, because this thing is so thick, it takes penetrations everywhere. All this extra deck space or extra, like, flat spots, it's just places for rounds to go through. And you do notice that quite a bit. This ship gets picked apart real quickly when people are focusing it. Okay. Citadel, again, not generally an issue unless you go flat broadside. Most people aren't gonna Citadel you too often. So you just play normal. Agile, above average ability to change direction. I do agree with that. It is very good at it. Guns aplenty, a high number of main guns, allowing for a lot of damage from a single salvo. But she's slow, below average maximum movement speed. Now with this build, we're still capable of 22.5 knots. That's not that slow. That's only a couple knots slower than the Iowa with the gyrating drill bits. I think my Iowa runs at like 27 knots. So it's only 5 knots slower. It's not that bad. Kansas. This battleship design was used as the basis for constructing of a number of warships after World War I. She was similar to the Colorado class in many aspects, being in fact an enhanced version of her with more powerful armament. This warship was the crown of the developmental process of standard battleships in the U.S. Navy. She was designed in 1918, but never built. But let's take a look at this new thickness, shall we? I think it's a good looking. I say good looking. These funnels here where they're kind of leaned up again, I don't like that. I hate that, actually. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I like the Uber funnel. But, yeah, not a big fan of this stack. But that's just me. I'm weird, I guess. But that being said, it is an interesting design. And I do like it. And this camo is quite busy. Quite busy. But I do like it. You guys know me. I love my stars and stripes, baby. So, with that being said, let's get to the gameplay. Alrighty, so we are going to be on Land of Fire. Now, before we get into the video itself, I just want to say thank you guys for all of the support over the last few days. You guys have been absolutely ridiculously supportful. I'm so... My head's everywhere. I apologize. You guys get what I'm saying. Thank you. It has helped a lot. As you guys probably can tell, my voice is nowhere near fully repaired yet. I've still really badly got the viral pneumonia from the COVID. So just keep hanging in there with me, guys. I'm going to try to get back to getting these videos out to you guys. And to start it off, I figure we got to start out with my American battleships, right? You got to get this big beast out here. Don't worry, North Carolina will be coming. I went ahead and bought it. But, out of spite, as I said I would, I'm doing the Kansas first, and then we'll go back and do the North Carolina last. But, I'm telling you what, I do like this ship. I didn't know if I was going to like it or not. I'm like, is there really a place for this at Tier 7? And the answer is absolutely. Absolutely. Now, I will say this, as I did mention, and this is the same sort of issue that I have with Massachusetts and Alabama, same sort of deal. Because of their width, they tend to get penetrated a lot more. And this thing is the width, the thickness, the new thickness. Move over, Callie, there's a new girl in town, alright? She the thickest. And because of that, she gets a lot of penetrations from a lot of funky angles that other ships like Iowa do not. Now, we take a really quick snapshot here over the island, hoping that the auto-aim would kind of help us here. Actually ended up completely missing him. Looking at the map, not a very good shot to take. But you can see, already got the attention of everybody in the map. But don't worry. We're one guy, right? Our Ochakovs are going nuts over here. Both of their destroyers spawned on this side. They've already lost one. And the other is quickly being at least forced away from the capture. And we're going to try to get over here to help these guys. That was the whole plan of this. I've got Massachusetts shooting at me. I've got, of course, I get citadeled by the freaking Bismarck that I can't even see on the backside of an island because I'm being spotted by the guys in the middle. And the Bismarck can see me, but I can't see him. Unfortunately. But that being said, this ship, like I said, I was really starting to wonder, is there a place for it? And the honest part of me was like, nah, I don't know. It's kind of gimmicky. But then there's the other part of me. The giggle girl, the schoolgirl in me that just can't help but giggle every single time that stupid people do stupid things. And when you have 16-inch guns and people do stupid things, why not have an extra turret of 16-inch guns for when people do stupid things? Know what I'm saying? And so the extra 8-second load time, yes, it is annoying at times. Other than that, you get over it real quick, especially when things like this is about to happen. I'm going to throw this thing in reverse here. These guys are kind of running into one another, which is perfect. because that's going to open them up for me. I take a full shot at this Georgia and wait for it. Pow! And that, oh god, I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it. That was a paddling. And that is the reason that this thing will always have a home in my port. Because, I mean, I've always loved 9 16-inch guns. Why not have 12? And you can see, there's those penetrations I was talking about. I'm at a pretty open angle to them right now. And, but that being said, like, this thing has ridiculous damage output. It may not always give you what you want, but if you try sometimes, you just might find you get what you need. You know the song, leave it down in the comments below. But, anyway, Bismarck over here, learning pretty quickly. He should not have tried to run up on the 2 Ochis. He's going to go down. I do believe we actually lose one of the Ochis here. To the Cleveland real quickly. But I'm going to reach out. I'm going to touch this Cleveland in a second. The first shot, not a very good one, admittedly. Again, it's usually the snapshot where I'm trying to get the lead down a little bit, and I don't quite pull it off. That looks really, really bad, but that just wasn't lead enough. That's all that was. But we're already at 64,000 damage. We got a triple Citadel Death Strike on a Georgia. I mean, that don't make it like giggle like a schoolgirl, nothing will. Here we take the shot over the island. Cleveland thinks he's safe, and he was wrong. Not only did we smash him, we get 5 overpins, 2 penetrations, and a Citadel out of it, and he suddenly loses the will to fight. Like, he was going in there. He was like, I'm at it. And then he gets hit, punched in the face, and just like, nope, I'm out. Now, Ochi here, to his credit, does manage to kill the Udachi, which is huge. At least for me, it's huge. And then that leaves me 1v1 with this Cleveland, which is still not a preferable situation, but, you know, is what it is. Now, here we're expecting Roma not really paying attention, so we're going to take advantage of that. We don't want to wake him up, you know, poke the sleeping bear sort of deal. Look at this man. Hits me with the first salvo, double fires me, instantly gets a triple fire. So we got to put that out. So we do put it out. And we are going to aim over the bow. You can see he is kind of aimed perfectly away. We use our spotter plane on him, and we hit everything. It was perfect. It's just like, there you go. We don't have to worry about the Cleveland anymore. And that's what I like the most about this ship, is the guns are pretty freaking reliable. They do occasionally troll you, but they're very reliable. So I am really enjoying these guns so far. Even if it is a longer reload time. Now, what I will say is, those longer reloads make those oopsie shots where you just completely screw the pooch, or RNG completely screws you, much more painful. You definitely want to try to make every shot count in this. Like over the top of the island here. You can see I double tapped to make sure that the auto aim was better, and yeah, get another nice Citadel hit, and again, four penetrations, 1 overpin, and a Citadel. That takes us up to 120,000 damage now. And suddenly the Romo's probably thinking, what the hell was that? That guy just hit me over the mountain? That's bullcrap. But he starts turning away from us. Clearly he doesn't want any more of us. Can't really blame him. But we're not going to leave him alone just yet. We're going to reach out, touch him again. And, you know, there's not really a whole lot more I can say about it as we get another Citadel and just pound him. And look at the accuracy, guys. It's nasty. It really is. I'm pretty happy with this ship so far. It's not fast. It's not pretty. It is effective. And as long as you've got a target-rich environment nearby, you're going to have a good time. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. This match isn't going to drag on too much longer, I don't think. But I just want to say thank you guys again for hanging in there with me. I am going to try to get back into recording. This is my first attempt. I think it went pretty well, other than the POW that almost killed me. That would have been the one, right? But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Are you glad I'm back? I am. I am for sure. So yeah, let's watch this Cleveland get decimated by everybody as he takes out our Kagero and then immediately gets removed by the Iowa. Alright. So, yeah, I think we did pretty well. We got the base cap over here too, the solo cap. Dev Strike, 142,000 damage, 2,738 base XP, top of the leaderboard. Not too shabby. So if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.